Kansas State has scored 9 points total in their last two games combined. And in college football week 10 on Friday night, they are currently a 17 or 17.5 point home underdog to Baylor, who is coming off of a win, but an ATS loss. We're going to talk with Troy West from allplayswin.com to get his opinion on possible betting value for this game. I'm Peter Loshak. You're watching SBR Videos. All right, Troy West, normally Kansas State is the kind of team that I'm looking to bet on in general, especially when they're an underdog or a big underdog, as they are here. But I think this week it's going to be a pass for me. I'm not sure what's up with their offense, if they're going to be able to do anything against Baylor. I'm going to look into this game a little bit more closer to kickoff, but probably it's going to be a pass for me. And Baylor, in general, they are covering, but last game they had a nice win. Too big of a favorite in that one. It's always a possibility with them. They're given 17 or 17.5 here. Why'd you pick this game, Troy? What do you like?
Yeah, Pete, I think Kansas State at home is a 17.5 point underdog. You got to go with Coach Snyder and the Wildcats in this football game. This is a team that has been very, very inconsistent without a doubt. But in some of these marquee games, they have competed. They had TCU by 17. They had them on the ropes. They kind of choked that one away in the second half, but played them close. And then the big X factor here, Seth Russell out for the season. Can Baylor keep this high-octane offense going with the backup quarterback? You look at some of the backup quarterbacks in college football, it is a drastic drop-off. It's kind of the mystery right now with Baylor. We're not exactly sure what to expect. But to me, to see 17.5 on the road, still against a very respectable Wildcat football team, I think this is going to be a close game. This place will be rocking. They get up for these big marquee games. Coach Snyder does a good job prepping his team in games like this. Too many points for Baylor with the mystery at quarterback. I think Kansas State keeps it close. They'll probably lose, but 17 is a lot of points. I'll take Kansas State.
All right, so Kansas State has scored 9 points total in their last two games, so I assume that you think Kansas State will score about 4 or 5 points here, and you think they're going to be able to hold Baylor to 20 or less?
Yeah, we'll see about that. I think it'll be a little bit high scoring. Baylor's defense has looked skeptical to give up some points. They've given up points throughout the course of the year. I think Kansas State gets it right, grounds and pounds a little bit. I think it will be a little bit low scoring than what Baylor's used to, because I think Kansas State will want to control the clock. But I think it's a get-right game for Kansas State, and they'll keep it within that number.
So what about the under? The total right now, 69 or 69.5, still a very high total.
I would probably lean under. I really would. I'm not a big totals player. Those people that know me, I'm not a big totals player because way too much crap can happen. But again, Seth Russell out. Can this Baylor team continue to put up 40, 50, 60 points without him? That's kind of the mystery here. For me, I think it stays within the 17. I'm not going to take a chance on the total, but if I had to guess, I think it would go under.
Okay, well, right now, 17.5 is also one of the market-wide numbers. So for the purpose of our record keeping here, we can give you 17.5. Troy West recommending a play on Kansas State plus 17.5 over Baylor. Troy West, tell us about your website, allplayswin.com.
Hey, thanks, Pete. I appreciate it. 7-1 last weekend, both sports combined. 8-1 start to the NBA. 32-11 dating back to last year. Come take a look at what we're doing at allplayswin.com. I truly believe we're a breath of fresh air in this business.
Sounds great, Troy. Thanks.